right? I wouldn't count this. They've held it. So good job finding. I mean, look at this buy, no buy signal since 2021. No buy signal. Guys, I mean, you gotta love this stuff, right? You gotta love this stuff. No buy signal all this time. No buy signal. Let's talk about Peter's trade for a second. I've been meaning to talk about this. So IWM, we all know about Peter's trade. We all know about Peter's IWM trade. And I want you to know that, Peter, you did a good job, right?
David, what happened to the markdown cycle? The markdown
I know, right?
It's like, it only marked down what, 15, 20%, and that's it.
Yeah, right. Okay, so and this is, this is an example, right? That we can't control what the price does. And so here was Peter's, let's do this, and we'll end with this. But I think this is important. Because sometimes we think we've done, because the trade didn't work out, we've done something wrong. All right. And what we have to do is we've got to give up, right, on the fact that it has to work out. Once we start forcing and saying that it just has to work, that's when things get really, really bad, right? Okay, so here was Peter's trade here. Here was his short signal, right? He's in the trade, it's in the trade, right? And this was very tough. I mean, I felt bad, right? I felt bad for Peter because I mean, we're watching this, and we're watching it. And you know what he finally did, right? Because he's getting whipsawed around. He finally started trading it. So rather than hoping and praying that it's going to go down and holding that position, right? Price is coming down, hitting support, pulling back. He can't control this. We can't control any of this, right? But guess what he did? When this happened, he finally gave up. And I know because I was right there, right? He finally gave up and said, hey, it's range bound. I'm going to trade it between the ranges right here. All right. So where most traders, right, where they would take, let's say they took the position short, right, and they would still be in the position. And guess what? The buyers are coming in. This is what we do all the time when we go long, right? We go long, right? We'll go long. You guys know this, right? You go long, you bought Bitcoin up here, right? You bought Bitcoin up here, and it's coming down, and we still stay in, hoping one day that it goes back all the way up and we can break even. All right. So what Peter did was this, and this is pretty cool, right? And we always want to find the lessons in what we do, right? So rather than keeping, and he was pretty big in his positions. He was heavy, right? So he closed positions, trimmed his positions, and as a matter of fact, started trading this up and down, got some cool puts, got some calls, and guess what? He's almost totally out of it. So guess what? If the buyers come in, which they're starting to come in, right, and push the price all the way up, he's totally out of the trade. All right, he's totally out. Now he can take advantage of calls. Okay, understand that what we want doesn't matter. What we think will happen doesn't matter. Okay, so yes, we do all our work, right? We do our work, right? But guess what? Right? Guess what? This trade right here, we can do everything. Peter can time this perfectly. We've got a buy signal, right? If it goes against us, break support, we've got to get out. We've got to get out, right? No emotions, right? Here is the sell, here is the buy to cover, right? So the sell short signal here is the buy to cover, should be out of this trade. Most people, guys, most traders, they're still in, right? Price keeps going up. You guys know, you've done it before. Price keeps going up, right? You stay in and you're hoping that, hey, it's going to come back down, break this support. It's going to give you that markdown phase that we so want, right? It doesn't work like that, right?
I lost a lot of money like that.
Yep.
A lot of money.
Yep. Yep.
I feel your pain.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not more than me.
Yeah. So this is amazing trading. This is amazing trading, right? What it takes. The fact that he took the trade was amazing, right? And the fact that he went big is amazing, right? Even more so, the fact that he, I mean, guys, really think about this, right? The fact that he managed, right? He managed to get out of it without, we know he's still here, right? So he didn't get hurt really bad, right? He's still here. He's still able to talk about it, right? So took a big trade, right? Guess what? Peter can't control any of this. The only thing he can control is how he managed himself out of this. We get into situations, right? In trading and in life, right? And what we have to do, we can control what happens, right? Things happen out there. It's the way, it's how we react and how we manage the whole process. Okay, that's pretty cool. What we don't want.
Can I say something?
Go ahead, Mary.
Peter, you are amazing. And you share these gifts with us today. You're more amazing. Thank you. And of course, David, you're super amazing. Yeah. Thank you.
I totally agree. Peter is just, I mean,
thank you for the compliment, but I wish I had the cash. I just want to say there's a lot of regret looking at this trade, because I remember the day when I first saw my position at the very bottom. I was at work and I was talking to a client. I looked at my account. My position was up $30,000. At that moment, I made a decision in my mind. Should I take the money or should I just let this play out? And then the second time where my account, that position went to $30,000 was when Putin declared the war. And I say, should I get out and take the money or should I let it ride? It's like, I'm going to let it ride. And then when it keeps on going, I was like, okay, time to get out. It was, so there's a lot of regret looking at that trade, but I'm still alive. I'm still surviving. So
yeah,
I wish I had the cash, but thank you for the compliment, but there's a lot of regrets. There's a lot of days where you remember your decision is like, should I take the money or should I let it ride?
And Peter, what did you, after that happened, right? What did you do moving forward to help you with your exits? What did you do?
That's when I quit my job and say, hey, I need to trade full time. I can't have those days where I didn't even have time to actually mull over the decision and just take some cash out. So right now I'm more focused on capital management and just taking profits to build my account.
And what time frame did you add to do that?
Oh, of course. Yeah, we started using the 1 hour time frame.
Yeah,
To-
1 hour, 30 minutes.
1 hour, 30 minutes to
Yeah,
get out of the position.
absolutely, absolutely. All right. So there is a lesson, right, in all of this, right? There is a lesson, and there, if you guys really think about it, right? Tylak, I remember a few weeks ago, Tylak, right? He said, Dave, I never thought I would be praying, you right, rooting for Bitcoin to go lower, right? And I remember when Tylak came to us, he just wanted Bitcoin to go higher, right? And now, you know, I mean, think about that, right? Wanting an instrument to go lower so you can buy it cheaper. Normally, we don't think that way, right? Normally, we don't think that way. We just believe that it's going to go up forever. But that's the knowledge, right? Right? Wanting it to go lower, right? Wanting it to keep dropping so that, hey, we can buy it cheaper, right?
Yes, it's the mindset. You know, there's the mindset of an investor and there's the mindset of a trader. Two different things.
Yeah. And what Peter did here, is he became a trader right here. Right here. He became a trader rather than holding and hoping that we get this markdown phase. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. So good job. Good job. Thanks, guys. Anything else? Anything else? No? All right.
No.
Go ahead.
Thank you, David.
Okay, you guys are welcome. The traders that are local, all right, let me know when you guys want to get into the office. We're not in the office as much anymore. So I'll be sending out some RSVP. So I want you guys, like Anthony, I know you're local. Tylak, you guys are local. We'll do some RSVP. So I know you guys want to come into the office, and we'll do our Friday bi-weekly classes in the office if you guys want. Okay. But I need to have a head count on that. All right, guys, take care. And I'll see you guys on Sunday. Have a good weekend, everyone.
Thank
You
you.
guys have a good
David.
one.
Bye-bye.